Hello guys, this is Anurag from Integrated Technology. So today's session is just to understand how to become a data analyst. So before going to that particular topic, it is important to understand what type of roles are available in the area of data. So there are basically three major roles are available in the industry in the area of data technologies. So one is the data analyst or data engineer. Another one is data scientist, and the next one is the admin. But before going to start today's topic, it is very important, very imperative just to understand what is the difference between the data analyst and data scientist, because they both work on the data and main job for both of them is just to find out the gist or insight from the data. Okay, so let's first understand it. So if you have the data analyst skills with some additional skills like basic understanding of the statics, some programming skills, machine learning understanding, deep learning concepts, predictive analysis and different algorithms to work upon this data, then you can become a data scientist. So they are very much related, but data scientist has some additional skills. But important thing is that first you should be, it's better to be there as a role of a data analyst, then should is better and suggested by the experience, then it's better to go for the data scientist sort of job. So today's topic is just to give you some important tips how to utilize the online stuff available, which is free of cost, to go ahead with the area and a career in the data analyst. So main skills are there for the data analyst position are big data concepts, Hadoop concepts, which is very important because it gives you idea how to store the big data, how to store the data on the clusters. So very important to understand. Some basic understanding of the Linux commands to operate on them, some SQL commands, and then knowledge of the Excel. At least one language you should have the command on that. And another important thing is some visualization tool. There are some couple of the tools are available. This is free tools are there, some licensed tools are available, but at least one visualization tool you should have. So we will go one by one, and I will try to give you best online stuff available, and I will give you the links for them so that you can go and explore those links and gather knowledge. So first step is for the big data concepts. You know, big data is a very vast, but there are the good links are available and it gives you good understanding over the big data concepts. So Apache Hadoop, this is a framework basically provided, and that allows for the distributed processing of the large data sets across clusters of computers using some simple programming modules. So you can go ahead with the links of the Apache Hadoop and explore more on that side. Let me show you this quickly what is there. So there are some couple of some important sources to understand. Some Coursera also provides the big data related stuff, and which is free of course. You can register yourself and quickly can understand the basic concepts of the big data. Another stuff you can explore through Cloudera. Cloudera also provides some good inputs on the big data concepts, and in fact Apache Hadoop basically it's comprised of lot of tools available. Okay, lot of tools are available to understand the big data concepts, to store the data, to play around the data, and couple of important tools which are running as a project in the Apache and available as a free sources for us are the Hive, HBase, Scoop and Spark Engine, which provides you a computing engine to work upon Hadoop data. It's very important to understand at least these important tools, because as per the industry demand, I mean, these are the tools which are very much familiar and in use in the industry. Okay. The next topic is for the programming. So there are number of programming languages are available to work upon the data. Primarily there's R, Python, Java or Scala. You can have your own preference, but as per my suggestion and the availability of the rich libraries are there in the Python, I will go with the Python. Lot of companies are working using the Python only, but in fact the Python also have the lot of features. So I will suggest, for the perspective of the data analytics, the important features or the concept you should focus upon that I mentioned here. You go with the data types available in the Python, like lists, tuples, dictionaries, concept of the file handling, data frames, some different libraries available in the Python like NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, scikit-learn, and some graphical representation using these files, these libraries, Matplotlib, Seaborn, etc. Different editors are available to work upon Python. Choice is yours, of course. My choice is with the PyCharm. I'm used to with that, but there are a number of other IDE are available like Jupyter, Spider or Visual Studio. Anaconda is a distribution. Basically they provides you the Python along with some editors also. So you can install the Python as well as your editor using the Anaconda distribution. Otherwise another option is there, you can download the Python and separately install the any your preferred editor. Next point is to work and understand the concept of Excel. Although most of us understand the Excel, how to work with the Excel, but I will recommend it's better to understand once again, just to brush up your knowledge. It's better to go on the edX site and just try to explore some important concepts related with the formulas or the pivot tables related stuff and the macros. So you can have the free course available on the edX. Basically they don't charge anything, but they charge once you try to get the certification from them. But for the learning purpose, all the videos are available over there and they are free of cost. In fact, edX also provides a lot of other videos related with some other topics which are related with the big data or the Linux, etc. So you can explore it. Next is the Khan Academy, which provides you to understand the concepts of SQL, and the SQL Zoo also gives you good insights on the writing of the SQL commands. You can have the fair good understanding idea on how to write the insert update commands, and the special focus should be over there on the group by, order by, particular sort of SQLs using the different joins, handling of the partitions and views, etc. Okay. The next point is for the Linux understanding, basic understanding of the Linux, how the command is getting utilized in the big data is very important, because it is basically utilized in the most of the time in the companies normally work in the Linux platform or Ubuntu flavor. So you should have the good understanding of how to write the basic Unix commands. So just you can go there, and this is the course available free of cost. You can explore it using Linux Foundation trainings. In fact, edX and Linux Foundation training jointly they have just collaborated to provide the training for that. So I believe so if you just acquire all this understanding using these links, you can excel in the area of the data analyst. Don't worry for these links, because I will providing these links in the description. You can have all those links available from the description box itself. So happy learning, and that's it from my side. If you like the video, then just subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that you can avail the latest videos from my side. Thank you. Happy learning.